showing how qualified I am right now.
Oh my god. If it gets too loud outside, I can close the door for you. Or do you want me to close it right now?
No, leave it open for now. If it, like you said, if it gets too loud, it's fine.
Hello.
We're gonna answer
now.
trivia for prizes, right? We're gonna answer trivia for prizes?
Actually, that's what I'm about to tell you. Welcome to Meatballs or Odangos, Everything Sailor Moon. I'm Sailor Scooby, and I'm known as the Walking Sailor Moon Encyclopedia. As you see, there's some prizes up here. The bag's not one of them. This is mine. Don't. But these are the prizes you can win. What I need you to do is come write your phone number on a slip of paper, and since the box is upside down right now, just kind of either put it up here or just towards the back of the table. And then closer to the end of the panel, we will have a very exciting giveaway raffle. So yeah, stick around.
Wait a minute. They translated Sailor V.
Yes.
I'm totally said my name. I did not know that.
Yep, Koshanda, translated Sailor V. So yeah, this is a all-inclusive Sailor Moon panel. We are going to talk about everything that is beautiful and wonderful about Sailor Moon.
5864.
All of it.
5864.
Yeah. Phone number, you don't need to put your name on there. Actually, I prefer if you don't put your name on there. I don't call them, but I do read off the number, and it gets really exciting because everyone's like, oh, 480, that could be me. That could be me. Like, yeah, so.
Okay, your number is
cool.
801.
502.
7983.
Okay, we got our
Okay, yeah, it's pretty cool. And once everyone sits down some more, I'll go over what the prizes are. But you decided to come to the right panel this morning.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently there's some magical girls that are going to come, not glitter bomb, but surprise us at the panel. They aren't Sailor Moon magical girls. We have one though, so that's okay. Fact.
Yes.
Uranus is a boss, okay? We'll gush about all the characters and all the arcs and everything. Also, I've been known to do this before. If you ask a really good question, I will occasionally let you write your number again for another like, it just depends if I remember or not, really. But yeah. So, as you're all standing up here to write, I'm gonna go ahead and start, if that's okay with everybody. Yeah? No? Maybe? All right. So what is Sailor Moon? Sailor Moon is a lot of things, guys. There's the manga, there's the anime, there's a live action, there's musicals, there's lots of musicals, there's video games, there's everything. I thought it was 29. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff with Sailor Moon. It's an amazing series, and it is one of the largest series in all of anime.
What is this year's anniversary?
The 20th. Yes. It was the 20th anniversary this year. There was a pretty big celebration. I'm pretty sure the Sailor Moon Cafe in Japan blew up that day. So much business. So yeah, Sailor Moon has transcended a lot of cultural barriers because it's about girl power in the best way. The manga is. The anime, we'll get into how I feel about the anime, but so yeah, we're going to start with the manga. The manga, when released originally, was 18 volumes long. Somehow they've condensed it to 12. I think they just put more into each book and didn't take anything away. There's also Codename Sailor V, which was originally 3 volumes long. They condensed it to 2 for the re-release. And this is the first time it's ever been translated into English. So I will be giving away the grand prize is everything that's out so far. 1 and 2 of Sailor V, 1 through 4 of Sailor Moon. So you get all that. And I might throw in I'm gonna throw in one of the shirts. Yeah. So that's what you're gonna get. The manga is the original story, obviously. It's the first thing that came out, and it was completely redrawn for the re-release, which is sweet. It looks beautiful, guys. And the figures are a little more realistic, because Naoko, unfortunately, originally only knew how to draw like 2 body types. And that's not really her fault, they made her do that. But now there's a little more variety, a little more consistency, not quite so many mile-high legs. I mean, while it is a staple of Sailor Moon, it was a bit much in the original printing. But the covers of these new ones are absolutely gorgeous. Like, I can't get enough of these. I just kind of stare at them when I'm at home because they are totally beautiful. So yeah, like I said, one of you will get the chance to win those. If you're new coming into the panel and you want to try and win some stuff, you should come up and write your phone number on a slip of paper, because that's how I do my raffles. Okay, Shoujo Senshi Sailor Moon is the anime. And as you can see on my slideshow there's 5 seasons, 4 specials, 3 movies, 2 theme songs, and 1 really, really, really long anime. The Sailor Moon anime is 200 episodes long, not counting the movies, specials, that kind of stuff. And it's a lot of filler. There's a lot of filler in Sailor Moon, but it's alright. The manga is created by a woman for women, whereas the anime is created by men for men. And it's a little obvious that that is the case. The art is kind of inconsistent in the anime as well because they went through so many different animators. So there's some episodes that look really nice and you're like, holy crap, that's awesome, why can't we have this all the time? And then there's some episodes where you're like, why is Usagi's head like a box? Why are their eyes more than half the size of their faces? Why? Oh god, why? So the anime is pretty good. That could be better, but we can always hope. One thing I hope to discuss with you all a little later is the possibility of a redub that could be happening. I guess I'll bring it up now. Funimation has been hinting for about a year and a half that they want to pick up Sailor Moon. And I'm hoping that means they would do something similar to what they did with Dragon Ball Kai and cut out a lot of the filler. I would prefer something along the lines of Sailor Moon Sisterhood or Sailor Moon Ultimate, mirroring Hellsing and Full Metal Alchemist. But we can hope. At a convention in the past year or so, they were releasing some new news and they started their panel with the Sailor Moon transformation music, and people were freaking out like, oh my god, we're finally getting Sailor Moon back. No, they trolled us all and talked about something else. So, but I think that gives us some hope. That means they're trying to get the rights to it, and maybe they won't mess it up so bad. Cousins, y'all, they're cousins. Okay, then there's Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon is live action, and it is phenomenal.
Yes.
Watch Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. It is technically a different plotline than both the manga and the anime, but it only covers the first arc, the Dark Moon Kingdom arc. So you never get to see the others, which is sad, but it's amazing anyways. 49 episodes, 3 specials, and that website I have up there, the kiraripgsm.net, you can get all the episodes in super high quality with amazing subtitles there. Because it's never going to get released here. So do that if you want to watch it. The effects are kind of corny, but they're beautiful and wonderful.
It's like Power Rangers meet babysitters.
It's a little bit like Power Rangers because it is Japan, and these are transforming warriors. But it's really good. The actresses some of them have become really famous, like the Sailor Mars. That's Keiko Kitagawa. If you know who that is, she was in Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Like, she has become the most famous out of all of them. She does everything. She does commercials for everything. She's in every show. She's in I think she was in the Paradise Kiss live action. Like, she's been in everything. So, yeah, PGSM, really good. Watch it. The costumes are pretty cool. The fight scenes are like West Side Story-esque where they dance. They dance to fights.
Beautiful.
Then we have Seiramyu, which is the musicals. There are stage musicals. There's 29 of them, but SeiramUnitix.net has 55 different videos of these musicals, including extras. So they're pretty great if you want to watch them. They're interesting. Take it or leave it. You're gonna like it or you're not. When you see the super ornate costumes, they're cosplaying from the musicals. So don't immediately go, oh, that's Gotti, oh, what? No, it's supposed to be like that. It's still a little weird that they cosplay from it because no one knows what it is, but it's okay for them to do that. What's up?
Isn't there a musical about Dracula meeting Sailor Moon?
There is, and there's also a anime special about it.
Wait, what?
One of the anime specials, Chibiusa is afraid of vampires, and It's really lolsy. The 4 inner scouts decide that they need to defeat this vampire by eating a lot of garlic, and they all jump together and breathe at him. The anime, ladies and gentlemen.
What is the name of this one?
I will have to look into my external hard drive to find that one, but I'm pretty sure it's the Super S special. So yeah, Last Soldier is a song from the musicals that pretty much every Sailor Moon fan knows, even if you don't watch the musicals, because it's so freaking popular and really good. I'm pretty sure they used it in the anime once or twice, something like that. And they're known, each of the musicals are known by stages. Stages refer to which actress is playing Sailor Moon. They're ridiculous and crazy, so if you decide to watch them, just know that going into it. Okay, it's not a serious thing. They're completely ludicrous. There have been Sailor Moon games. There have been a lot of Sailor Moon games. There's old games mostly, NES, arcade. There's pinball games, which I will buy one day and own. There's Game Boy games. There's a lot of games, but most recently in Italy they released the Sailor Moon La Luna Splendid game for the DS, and I have a patch of it. No shame. It's kind of just a platformer. It's not really anything special, but it's something because Sailor Moon has been remastered completely in Italy. That's where all this new merchandise is coming from, Italy, just so you know. And maybe that means we'll get something eventually. Maybe. We'll see. I would love for La Luna Splendid to be dubbed, or at least translated, because playing it in Italian gets a little confusing sometimes. Okay, so this is the part where we just talk about anything. I used to show an episode here, but then I realized people have way more questions about Sailor Moon than they care about seeing an episode. So, have at it. Or we can watch an episode, I mean, if you really don't want to ask questions.
What's up? Who's your favorite character?
Sailor Venus.
Why?
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little story, my children. Okay.
So, Sailor Venus is my favorite for a lot of reasons. And those reasons stem from the manga and the live action. The anime so poorly portrays every single one of these girls. I cannot stand the anime, okay? This is my favorite series of all time. Like, Sailor Moon is my life. I hate the anime. For legitimate reasons, not just, it's Sailor Moon, not, obviously not. In Codename Sailor V, it focuses only on Minako, and you get to see her before she meets everyone. She's the first soldier who gets, reanimated, re-brought back into the scene, and she goes through a lot, and it really matures her. She is the leader of the Sailor Scouts. Take that in for a second, okay? Sailor Venus is the leader of the Sailor Scouts. Sailor Moon is not. Sailor Moon is their princess. Sailor Venus leads them protecting the princess. And one of the really cool things about that is, if any of you remember season 3, that's the season with Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and Saturn all in it. It's the best season. Minako transforms into Sailor Moon, or she does a fake Sailor Moon when Sailor Moon is kidnapped. That's on purpose. The leader is supposed to look as close to Sailor Moon as she can so that she can act as a decoy in case of problems. So they actually implement that in the anime once. Good job, anime. Slow clap for the anime. That's one of the only things they did right. But like I said, she goes through a lot. She is very mature at a very young age, and I really look up to her. She helped me get through some personal problems, just thinking, what would she do to get through this, blah, 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 because I'm lame like that. But I love all these girls for their own reasons, even the ones that everyone else hates. I promise you, I love them, somehow. Minnie Moon, love her. Love her.
Back there.
I'm kind of waiting out for a Generations, the Dragon Ball Generations. Kind of waiting for that. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm hoping, I guess. Are you also?
Oh man, I'm so hoping. Anything that comes back with Sailor Moon is going to be a good thing. Even though the Koshanda translations aren't perfect, they weren't going to be perfect. All of us knew that. They're still better than trying to find the old mixed translations and having to buy them for hundreds of dollars on eBay because people are jerks. Oh, by the way, new people in the room, if you want to try and win stuff, come write your phone number on pieces of paper. Yay. Yes, the short answer, yes, I would love something like that for Sailor Moon. I think everyone would, because this is the time to get back into Sailor Moon.
Would you actually be calling the numbers or just calling
I'm
them
just
out?
reading them out.
Okay.
So it's fine. Don't worry. I shred those all when I'm done. Where was I?
Generations, Sailor Moon.
We can hope. I don't know if you were in here earlier. Funimation has been hinting that they were going to pick up Sailor Moon for quite a while, just like they did with Dragon Ball Z. So we can hope. We can hope.
This is kind of a long question, but what are your favorite things and least favorite things about each sailor sent you?
Okay. Give me a
Sorry,
second.
your voice is dying.
Oh, it's okay. That's my own fault. I shouldn't have partied so hard last night. I knew I had this panel in the morning.
2:30. Let's go to bed. Okay, so I guess we'll do an order of appearance. So Sailor Venus, I kind of hinted at that. I love how strong she is. Sailor Venus kills Queen Beryl. Spoiler alert. In the anime, they do it wrong. Whoa, surprise. Sailor Venus kills Queen Beryl, and I think that's a really epic moment. She's also one of the last Sailor Scouts alive before they all, kick the bucket. Something I don't like about her. The anime makes her a boy crazy ditz, and I hate that. Sailor Moon. I love Usagi. Usagi is one of the biggest role models in my life. She is the most caring, compassionate person on the planet, but she will not take your shit. Okay, and that is something I try to live up to every single day. Something I don't like. Once again, I should probably stop saying the anime for every single one of these what I don't like answers, but the anime very much so dumps her down. Throughout the manga, you really do watch her grow up. And at one point, her mom, Ikuko, even says, she's leaving for one of the final battles, and Ikuko goes, why does it feel like she's not coming back this time? She's grown up so much, why does it feel like she's, and that is, I just got goosebumps talking about it. It's such a powerful moment, and I love that progression we see. I don't like how they dumb her down. She's not dumb. Sailor Moon is a compassionate social genius.
Very ditzy in the beginning, but then she grows up.
Exactly, yeah, no, and I mean, that's a realistic thing. I mean, crap, how many of us aren't kind of ditzy at times? Sailor Mercury, oh my god, is this girl smart? Jesus Christ, can I be this smart? Can I be a genius? Can I get top scores all the time? It's really, okay, I don't know if I can legitimately do all these because there's not a whole lot of very obvious character flaws that don't get fixed by the end of the series. So, unfortunately, I think I'm just going to move on to the next question because I don't want to ramble about all these Sailor Scouts because other people have questions. Is that all right? Okay.
Do you watch Sailor Moon Bridge?
I do. Oh my god. Yes. I'm always iffy on if I should bring this up because there are some very problematic things. There are some extremely problematic things with Sailor Moon Bridge, but I love it. I can't help it. I've met Megami 33 and Chris Ricks and Rolo 2. They are fantastic people. I supported them when they made Sailor Moon the movie. I donated more than I'm going to tell you guys. And I have the DVD, I have a t-shirt, I have a poster, I supported them through that. I think Sailor Moon Abridged is very funny, but you have to be able to swallow some of your trigger reactions to things that will upset you. There are things that I hate about Sailor Moon Bridge. I hate when people use the word retarded. I hate when people call people fags. I hate transmisogyny. I hate those things with all my heart. I try to put that on the back burner when I watch Sailor Moon Bridge because there are some genuinely hilarious moments. So if you get the chance, check it out. Like I said though, just be warned, it is kind of problematic. But it's a great team and the voices are hilarious.
How did you feel when they portrayed Uranus and Neptune as cousins?
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. For those of you who don't know, Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune are lesbians. Let's just get that in the air right now.
Yes.
And they are very much so together, and it is a beautiful relationship, and they are the perfect couple out there. When that season was airing, I was going through, I was pretty young, but I was still kind of finding myself, and I had not really liked Sailor Moon up until that season aired. Oh god, my voice is getting worse. Sailor Uranus was my favorite character when I was a kid, and I think that explains a lot about me. Because even though in the dub they say they're cousins, they really didn't remove any of the subtext that is there. All the conversations stay around the same. And then there's that moment where in season 3, they just hold hands for like 3 minutes on screen. And they talk about how they don't want to die. And like, their relationship is so obvious. There's an episode where they enter a couples contest and then throw it so Umino can get attacked. Whoops. Because why would he would have a pure heart crystal, right? So I understand. Okay, this is gonna make me look really bad, but bear with me, okay? I understand why they did it. It was the 90s, and this was something they aimed at so much so at children, and they were trying to censor it. They shouldn't have. They should not have done that, okay? Love is not something that should be censored. Love is love. Blah, blah, blah. I could go on for like hours about that. They should not have censored it, but they did it because it was the 90s and because they did not know how to approach that topic with children, even though it's only in subtext. Okay, they never blatantly state it up until season 5, and season 5 didn't get a dub for so many reasons. Who knows if it ever will, because season 5 is, oh god. Mind F. Okay, other questions? Yes.
Which is your favorite movie?
I love the movies. Fun fact, the movies dubbed at points, okay, are better than the movies subbed. I really like all 3 movies. If I had to pick a favorite, I would probably pick Black Dream Hole because I love Peruru. And that one has the best dubbing. And I will tell you why, and if I can find somewhere to hook up my external hard drive, I'll show you guys the clip. But in Black Dream Hole, all the children are being hoarded onto these boats, and the Sailor Scouts come to stop them, and they're failing, and blah, blah, blah. Reenie gets captured, and I don't know why I just called her Reenie. I hate it, because I'm talking about the English dub, that's why. She gets captured, and everyone's freaking out. You know, they're throwing attacks at this boat, nothing's working. And Sailor Moon just kind of, I'm gonna demonstrate, okay? She runs, she's like, whoa, and she falls. She falls kind of like that microphone did. She's like freaking out, okay? And it's beautiful and powerful, and they're like crying. They're crying so much. And at one point, thank you, Reenie goes, "Mama!" And that's something that does not happen in the Japanese, let me tell you. And it's pretty powerful, you know, because she doesn't call, oh god, I hate this English name. She does not call Serena mom, ever. Because she's, okay, Serena's not her mom, okay? She is, but she's not. Let me explain this. Where she's at when Reenie comes back, she is not in the mindset to be a mother. She's not a mother, so she's not her mom. But when Reenie does that, you know, that's just her instinct. Sailor Moon is her mother. And she needs her mother at that point more than anything. And it's just, Sailor Moon like crumples for a second, and then it's like, nope, I'm saving my daughter. And they go into space. Sailor Moon Black Dream Hole is Sailor Scouts in space. So, what's not to love about that? But all 3 movies are pretty good, especially dubbed.
For someone who knows nothing about Sailor Moon, should I start with the manga or what?
Okay, here's my recommendation, and this is what I try to tell people usually. If you don't want to watch the anime, which is something I do kind of recommend because the anime kind of sucks, just read the manga. If you want the manga to be as fantastic as it possibly can, watch the anime first, and then read the manga, and you'll be like, holy crap, this is so much better. What? And then you won't. If you read the manga first and then watch the anime, you are going to be so disappointed. You are going to be like, they missed so much, why is this all terrible? Like, so if you're going to do it in any order, I would say anime, manga, live action, in that order.
I'm gonna second what she said as someone who started with the anime at 7 a.m. Yes.
Or right before Dragon Ball Z, after school.
So as someone who started that way and wait, what? And so I read that, and she's right. It's the reverse effect. You're like, wait a minute. Now I understand all the crap I couldn't understand in the anime. So.
Exactly.
If Sailor Stars came to America, what do you think everyone's reaction would be?
Oh God.
That was coughing to the question too. Are we talking when they dubbed it back in the 90s or if they did it now?
They did it in the 90s.
If they did it in the 90s, it still wouldn't have happened. Because Sailor Stars is so messed up because they didn't do it right. They would probably dub the first arc of Sailor Stars and they would stop. If they did any of Stars, they would dub the first arc. And the first arc is only 10 episodes long, so they wouldn't have done it anyways. For those of you who don't know, in the anime of Sailor Stars, the Starlights are introduced after this first filler arc, which is actually the best arc of Sailor Moon. And in the anime, they are men who transform into women. In the manga, they are women who they're pretty much cross-playing all the time, okay? They disguise themselves as men, but they're always women, okay? They might identify as men occasionally, because Naoko was so forward-thinking and she didn't leave out the LGBT community in any way. It's really well done in the manga, because they are just women who disguise themselves and occasionally fall into the mindset of, oh right, I'm a guy, I like this. The anime is so problematic. And it would never get dubbed in the 90s. If they couldn't handle lesbians and had to change that to cousins, they could not handle any sort of transgendered identities. So, unfortunately, I don't have a legitimate answer to your question because it wouldn't happen. So. Anyone who came in late, if you haven't come and written your phone number down, you should come do that so you can win some prizes later. Cool, I've got like half an hour left. Awesome. You in the white shirt, then you.
What's your favorite manga type that didn't get into the anime?
Did you say manga attack?
Yeah.
Moon Twilight Flash is really cool, but that translated over to PGSM, so I won't gripe about that. All the inners' other attacks. And Pluto's attacks. Pluto has more than one attack, guys. Spoiler alert. She does not just have Deadly Scream. She has other attacks. But I really like the sword that the inners use, that Venus uses specifically. I like the coconut hurricane or the flower petal hurricane, whatever you want to call it, that Jupiter has. I like the fire snake that Mars had. Like the fire snake, okay, if I have to pick one, it's the fire snake, because the fire snake is so cool looking. And I guess we get a glimpse of it in the anime, but they should have used all those attacks regularly. Oh, so much filler footage. Transformation footage, attack footage, more attack footage, transformation footage, attack footage, speech footage. Why? Not necessary. Okay.
You had a question.
What did you think about the Doom Tree arc?
The Doom Tree arc is something that never happens in the manga, so I'm not the biggest fan of it. But the Doom Tree arc is also the only time we ever get to see the attacks that are in the manga that they only show once. We get to see Thunder Dragon. We get to see the Fire Phoenix. We get to see something else of Amy's and something else of Minna. We get to see Meteor Shower. I can't remember what Amy's is because I'm a terrible person. But Amy also gets a special where she gets a really cool, hyped up transformation sequence that's different than all the other ones. And she also gets a new attack in the special. Amy's First Love, look that one up, it's pretty good. I just forgot what the question was mid-speech.
What do you think of the Doom Tree arc?
I'm not the biggest fan. I understand why it's there, and Moonlight Knight is a friggin' boss, okay? But they could have done without it.
What's your favorite Sailor Moon video game?
My favorite Sailor Moon video game? I really like one of the old arcade games because you just... it's like a brawler, and it's really hilarious. But there's also like puzzle games that are kind of fun. Like I said, the Italian DS game is actually pretty cool, just really difficult to understand because it's in Italian. So, You.
Okay, great. Was Sailor Moon kind of like your anime gateway, or, and so to speak?
In a way. I was much more into the stereotypical boy shows, G Gundam, Dragon Ball Z, Digimon, Pokemon. I ran the Digimon family yesterday. Like, those are the shows I was more into. I watched Sailor Moon because all of my girlfriends watched Sailor Moon and I didn't want to be left out. But when I got to like middle school, I started legitimately enjoying it, and I started my $400 collections of DVDs. So. In a way, yes. I would not watch nearly as much as I do if I did not get more into Sailor Moon. But as for, I guess that does make it the gateway, but Dragon Ball Z, Digimon, those were also gateways for me, so. 90s. Awesome.
Sorry, but what do you think of some of the really, really crazy Dragon Ball Z Sailor Moon crossover weird?
Oh god, okay. I hate crossovers more than I hate other fandoms that I won't talk about because I'm not a bad person. I'm not a big fan of crossovers because crossovers shouldn't happen. The only crossover I'm okay with, the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho was dating the creator of Sailor Moon during both the runnings of them, and at one point in the manga of Yu Yu Hakusho, Kurama throws a rose and he's like, just call me Tuxedo Mask, and like, cool, awesome. And actually the creators are now married, in case you guys didn't know. I'm okay with that. Just other crossovers I'm not okay with. And to answer another question that'll probably come up, not a big fan of OCs either. The way I see it, why mess with something that's so perfect? And I'm biased, so you know. Yes.
So you obviously see the Sailor Moon. I'm sorry, did you want me to open the door?
Yeah, I guess, since they started playing music.
Voice.
So you obviously see the Sailor Moon as more girl empowering rather than just idolizing femininity.
Yeah, and I mean, it kind of does both of those things. It really, because these girls do embrace their femininity quite a bit. I have some manga scans that we can look at. Oh, in case you guys want to know that you're at the right website, if you want to watch Sailor Moon, AnimeFreak.tv has up through 46, which is the first arc. And then Kirari PGSM, that's what it looks like when you pull it. It's their likes. So if you don't freak it, that's the right website, okay? That's the one for the musicals, just so everyone knows. But, oh god, this is so bad. I have all of the old one. Where do Uranus and Neptune come in? Like, god, I wish I had these like ready ahead of time, Lo Siento, guys. Like some of this artwork.
Smile.
Yeah. Who is texting me? I'm in a panel. This is the right arc, but I'm probably nowhere near the right pages. Like Sailor Uranus is very much more androgynous in the manga than she is in the anime. In the anime, they very much so play up, I hate this term, I'm a butch. I like to look like a guy. I wear the guy's uniform in school. No, in the manga, she will wear anything. She can rock a dress like hardcore, and she looks super hot. But she can also rock the guy's uniform any day of the week. So they embrace their femininity. You know, Makoto loves to cook and do flowers, and Ray's, she can kick your butt this side of Tuesday. So it is about embracing your femininity, but it's so much about empowerment. It is about, okay, so you know the prince must go save the princess in like every movie and every story ever. Tuxedo Mask saves Sailor Moon all of like once. Sailor Moon saves Tuxedo Mask every other chapter. Not every chapter. The anime got that backwards. You know, they would have Tuxedo Mask step in, say a haiku, throw the rose, and leave. No, Tuxedo Mask was always the one getting his butt handed to him, and Sailor Moon was like, I'm gonna stop this guy! And then Tuxedo Mask would be like, oh, okay, thanks, and, you know, begrudgingly leave. So it's very much so about female empowerment. I mean, we watch these girls grow over the many, many chapters of this series, and there's some feminist aspects in it. If you're not a feminist, that's fine. You're still gonna enjoy this, because it's not like shoving it down your throat. It's not. It's just, it's very well done to the point where you're like, yeah, I wish I could do these things. I wish I could stand up and do this. And you can. You can be as awesome as you want to be. Believe in me, who believes in you.
So, what's like the most romantic vein, I guess, romantic, fact of not love, but like admiration, that you get from the person you get from the Sailor Moon series, all of everything?
I'm having a difficult time understanding what you mean. Like, what's
the stars for you? What's the stars, hearts, and bubbles?
okay, the girls' relationships with each other are so well done. These girls, why is this not showing? Okay. These girls don't let petty things come between them. They love each other like sisters, or, you know, if you're like me, you ship them, but they're such a close-knit family, and they are just that. They are a family, and it's a beautiful, beautiful representation of what girls' friendships and girls' relationships should be. And that gives me so many feelings. Why can't we all just be friends? Why can't we all get along? That kind of thing. So the relationships in it are definitely what get to me the most. Also, Mamoru is totally dreamy in the manga.
Do you have a favorite A and B?
Yes. I don't know if I have time to show it. There's two that I really like. There's one for Sailor Venus that's set to, whoa, shocker, Venus by Bananarama. But it's really well done. I know everyone does that one, but this one, it's really well edited. There's another one called Supergirl, and it's all about Usagi and how fantastic she is. And it includes snippets from the anime and pictures from the manga and snippets of the, excuse me guys, snippets from the live action, and it's just, it's really cool, and it's very poppy, you know, it's a cute song, so, yes.
What is your, what do you think about the music that they use in the anime? Not the dub, but how they changed a lot of the lyrics with the Japanese.
I really like the music, although it's a little generic. It's 90s Sailor Moon, it's 90s anime music. The dub music is actually really good. I mean, who hasn't jammed to Power of Love at least once in their life? I mean, if you watched, you know, the R movie at the end in English, it's jamming, we're saving the Earth. They always go into space in these movies.
They're from space.
Well, yeah, they're from other planets, but actually, in the Hearts and Ice movie, they don't. But anyways, I like the Japanese music. Some of it's really good, and they have a lot of musical collection CDs of music you don't hear. Like, it's the music you hear in the anime, but there's like a Fantasia version where it's all piano and beautiful orchestra, and it's like, why wasn't this in the anime? This is so beautiful. And the dub music is really good. Some of it's really cheesy, like Who Do You Think You Are, the crazy hip-hop song that they tried to do that never actually got put in the show, but it's still on the CDs. The music's good. Sailor Moon music is pretty great. And there's lots of good techno remixes out there, so.
Even though you prefer the manga to the anime, what do you think of Usagi and Rei's relationship in the anime?
I used to ship that so hard. Let's get that out of the air. And then I started shipping something else with Rei, so. Okay. This was just recently brought to my attention by one of my really good friends in the fandom, because I didn't know this before. The director on Sailor Moon did not like Mamoru. And you can very much so see that in the anime. He hated Mamoru. He makes Mamoru look like a jackass every single time he can. And he very much so pushed the Rei Usagi kind of relationship vibes. In the manga, Rei is very much more stoic, but she still loves her friends, you know. And I prefer that representation, but I enjoyed when I used to ship that. No shame. I don't anymore. But I can respect you if you do. It's all right.
About the whole Mamoru thing, and it just, it seems like a lot of people just really, really don't like him.
That's because of the anime. Like I said, they made him look like a jerk on purpose. So a lot of people didn't like him. I'm sorry my computer keeps like shutting off, guys. A lot of people don't like Mamoru because of the anime, because they made him look like a jerk. And that's not fair, because Mamoru is a sweetheart. And he's a big dork, okay? He is the biggest dork on the planet. So I feel sad for people who don't like Mamoru because they've only seen the anime. Because he is such a better character than that. Yes?
I don't really have a question. I just wanted to say that you sound better without the mic, actually.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Because my voice is like cracking. Is this better for everyone?
Yeah, because it sounds kind of mumbly with the microphone.
All right. Let's turn off on this. Probably not with my luck. All right. If my voice gets worse, I blame all of you. All right. Any other questions? Oh, also, if you just came into the room and you haven't done so, if you write your number on a piece of paper up here, I'm going to be doing a raffle in like 5 minutes. We're going to start the raffle up. So if you want,
20 minutes,
okay, if you want a chance to win, come do that. You back there, you haven't. Yeah.
I will just start reading this. So for someone who's new to Sailor Moon, what kind of things should I expect?
How far into it have you gotten? Just so I know. Not very far. Like first issue kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. The blank one's on the other side right there, or you can use that. Expect possibly some tears because it gets very dramatic at one point and it's very sad. But then expect to be uplifted and feel awesome again because these girls are so perfect and wonderful and beautiful. I mean, they aren't perfect yet. They become perfect as they go along. It's very much so an emotional series in a good way, in a very good way. So you're gonna enjoy it so much by the time you're done with it, I promise. I convinced my roommate who has been avoiding reading Sailor Moon and watching Sailor Moon her entire life, I convinced her to read it finally. So if I can convince her to read it, I can convince anyone to read it.
Does she like it?
She is enjoying it so far. Surprisingly enough.
I remember, this was years ago in the fandom, there was something that someone said Ray had, because Ray made a pledge to never get married in the manga.
Yes.
As you know. And
She pledges that she never wants to be with man.
Yeah, she pledged, someone said like she pledged her virginity to Sailor Moon or something.
No, that is false.
Yeah, it's like that was weird.
Sailor Mars did not pledge her virginity. Okay, some weird freaking stuff comes out of this fandom, okay? Let me just spell that for you right now. Sailor Mars, because she is a priestess at her grandfather's temple, she has sworn to never get involved with a man until she was ready. Until she was ready, which could be 10 years, it could be 2 years. But once she becomes a sailor soldier, I hate Scott, sailor soldier, you know, she has to devote her life to protecting her princess, and they all do. And towards the end, God, I'm afraid to like spoil anything for those of you who haven't gotten far enough. Everyone knows that Scouts die repeatedly and come back because, you know, it's Sailor Moon. Venus and Mars are the only ones left alive to protect Sailor Moon, and they are confronted by the Starlights, and the Starlights are like, why don't you get a boyfriend? And they lean on each other and they're like, we don't need men. And they're like, isn't there someone you want in life? And it shoots to Venus really quick and an image of like eternal Sailor Moon, and she's like, no, we've got someone that we love. They love Sailor Moon more than they love life, kind of like I do. So it's not necessarily a romantic love. It's just I don't think it's something we can necessarily experience because we're never going to be in a situation like this. They have devoted their lives to protecting her. She is their sunshine. She is their joy and hope in their lives. So of course they're going to love her. They love her like a sister, a comrade, a princess. But not necessarily in a fully romantic way. So, no, Sailor Mars did not pledge her virginity to Sailor Moon.
I didn't think, I was just
That
curious.
person told you that. Because they're
That was weird.
I know, right? It's taking so long. My God, that felt so good. Okay.
No, it took me 26 minutes to open that.
Oh my God, the time.
Just wait till you watch the video.
Yeah. All right. So guys, you learned my one weakness. It's bottle caps. Crap. Any other questions? Because if not, we might start the raffle. Anyone? I mean, seriously, the raffle doesn't take that long. So if you have questions, come ask or raise your hand. Ask right now. Yes.
In the manga, they refer to Venus as the reincarnation of the goddess of love. Are all the other girls reincarnations of God's sister, or is it just her?
Queen Naoko has said that, yes, they are based so heavily off of mythology that it is okay to interpret them as that. I do. I know I personally do. I know a lot of people in fandom do. It's like take it or leave it thing. If you like Greek mythology, it's a really cool add-on. If not, whatever. Take it or leave it. So yeah. Minako just plays it up a lot because I'm the goddess of Venus. Like, yes. My favorite Dragon Ball Z character is Gohan. When he's the great Saiyaman, he's my favorite. Also, Fidelity of 18. But Gohan. Any other questions? Anybody? No? Oh, okay. I couldn't see if you were raising your hand or stretching.
What did you, what do you think of the whole, I don't know if they don't play this up in the anime here as much, with Setsuna having a thing for Endymion?
It is established canon. Queen herself has said so that she does have feelings for Endymion, but she loves Serenity Board. Once again, pledged her life just to Sailor Moon. I mean, she's not gonna do anything about it. You can't help but long for someone who's so great. He is a very courageous, dorky, brave, handsome, extremely compassionate man. I mean, you can't help but feel some sort of love for that person, be it romantic or not. Sailor Pluto is also old as crap. And a planet!
Are you a fan of the magical girl genre as a whole, or is it pretty much just...
I love the magical girl genre. I mean, how can I not? I do judge other magical girl shows kind of harshly because, yes, they should incorporate themes that Sailor Moon did because Sailor Moon set the stage for it. Yes, there were others before it, but Sailor Moon was the first, like, holy crap, this is awesome magical girl show. When they too closely mirror it, like I know one of the Pretty Cures has the 5 bands team. I'm like, okay, what's up, green, Jupiter, blue, Mercury, orange? But like, you can only do so much without being exactly the same. We're gonna jam to some music while we do this giveaway, so give me 1 second. If you want to find me, I am pretty much Sailor Scooby on every single type of forum you could ever find me on. So just a heads up. It's one of my favorites. Probably something good in here. Oh, Power of Love. Let's jam to the Power of Love while we do this giveaway. How's that sound, guys?
But did Jennifer Love Hewitt sing a song for one of the Sailor Moon things? Did she sing,
Who?
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
No, she did not. That was a rumor. It wasn't actually Jennifer Love Hewitt. We all wish it was. Okay, we're gonna do a giveaway. So, let's do this. This is your last chance to enter your phone number if you haven't already, just so you know. I am so not prepared for this, but that's okay. So we're gonna be giving away 3 separate prize boxes. There's the prize box of this hat and this pretty cute little wristband thing. We've got a shirt, a really cute wallet. If I wasn't giving this away, I'd be keeping it. I already have a Sailor Moon wallet, so. And then another one of these cute little wristbands. Big old grand prize is 1 and 2 and 1 through 4, codename Sailor V, and a t-shirt. Yeah. So. Oh, it's not even to the good part of the song yet. Okay. They're family to me. See, even in the English, they couldn't mess that part up. All right. So for the first prize of the hat, such bosses. What's up, bro?
10 minutes.
I know. You're so styling. I'm so jelly right now. Okay, first prize. That's 2. There's no number on this. I didn't though. 414-243-2603. Come up here. Unless you don't want it, I know, I'm sorry. I know. If you don't want it, I'll call again. But, you know. That is an option. I don't know why you come in here for the giveaway and not one though. All right. Yeah. You're gonna hit all the ladies, just so you know.
Good to you, man.
Okay. 602-818-1619. Yeah. Woo. All right. There you go. And I'm gonna shake this box really, really good for this last one because this one's important. So, plus we're not to the good part of the song yet. Flashbacks. Interesting fact: she doesn't call her Sailor V when she meets her in the Japanese version. She calls her V Babe. I guess they didn't want to say the word babe in English. Who knew? Yeah, we're so boss. We're saving the earth. I jammed to this song so hard in the shower. Okay, final prize. Big prize. Okay, 480-250-2370. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right. Every time, apparently, after winning something. There you go. Let's go. That's pretty much the end of this panel. If you have more questions, don't feel free to bother me because you won't be bothering me. I love talking about Sailor Moon more than
Wait, is that the person who first did your voice in the anime?
yes.
Okay. So it's not like the person who did it with the rest over?
Yeah, season 3 and then season 4 they changed voice actresses. Oh my god.
No, it means that.
I know.
See how much I love Dragon Ball Z. The rest.
Bye. Bye.
Thanks for recording, Shai.
I didn't have